Hi guys. Somebody in the comment section wanted me to do a video about teaching people how to downsize. I can't remember who said that in the comment section, but I wanted to say that downsizing isn't something that you can teach somebody. Downsizing is something you have to want. You can tell someone until the cows come home that they need to downsize, but just like a hoarder, unless they want to get rid of their things that they can't let go of, it's not going to happen. You can't teach it. Any more than you can teach happiness, because happiness means different things to different people. What makes me happy probably won't make anyone else happy, and vice versa. These are things that cannot be taught. The only way that someone gets it, like how I'm living and with what I have, the only way that they could do those things is they would have to be fed up. Absolutely fed up. Because I believe that everybody gets there sooner or later in life to where they come to the realization of what they should have done years and years ago. You see, you guys, all of us here in the United States of America, if you're American and you're watching this video, all of us have been lied to since we were children. It was on TV during Saturday mornings when you'd watch cartoons. It was on in the evening when you would watch whatever show was your favorite. They taught it to you in school. You heard your parents talk about it. You heard everyone talk about it. The American dream, you know, the donkey chasing the carrot. And the reason why people today, the younger generations, are not working that much is because they've realized the very thing that took the rest of us the majority of our life to understand. And eventually, the truth does come to light. Instead of focusing on those things that you believe are going to make you happy, because it's just a pipe dream. It's a false illusion. You chase X, Y, and Z because you believe X, Y, and Z is going to make you happy. And even if you are one of the very lucky few to ever achieve X, Y, and Z, once you get there, you realize the payout isn't what you expected. It's not making you happy like you thought it would. When you work your life away and work it to the bone to try to get somewhere and to have things, it's all for nothing. It's all absolutely for nothing. You know, I remember before my body gave out, when I would landscape after hours, because I had my own landscape business. After I got done working for my boss 8 hours, 9 hours a day, every day. And I remember working right up until the last light, right up until dark. And I had a truck and a trailer, and I remember looking in the side rear view mirror at the tires bulging on my utility trailer. And I was praying to God that either the axle wouldn't snap or the tire wouldn't blow, because I had the thing so overloaded just because there wasn't time to make 2 trips. I had to do it in one. So I took everything that I could possibly load onto that trailer to take to the dump. And this was a tear-out job. And that's the kind of hard work I did for years. Working, and working some more, only to get up and do it all over again and keep working and working some more. Chasing all the things that people chase here in America, believing and thinking that you're going to get to that ultimate goal, only to find out it never was going to happen anyway. I'm going to give you an example, being that it cannot be taught, but I'll give you an example that all people watching this video can understand. What stress, hanging on to things, keeping up with the Joneses, going into debt. I'm going to show you what all that does. Right here is a nice clean glass of water. Guess what this weighs? 6, 8 ounces, maybe 10 ounces of water. Now, if I hold this glass for a few seconds, it's not bad. If I hold it like this for 15 minutes, my hand will start to shake and get tired. If I hold it like this for an hour, I'm going to start to experience some pain. And if I hold on to this glass for 5 hours just like this without moving, I'm going to be in excruciating pain. This is what happens when you try to keep up in society. Holding on to the things you don't need to hold on to. Keeping up with the things you don't need to keep up with. In 2008, I learned to set this glass of water down. You can't teach people how to downsize. Everybody does what they do to learn their own way, and they will learn the hard way. They will learn that all the things that they wasted their whole frickin' life on chasing was all a big waste of time, a huge waste of time. Instead of doing the things that I knew were against me and never worked, it never worked. Time and time again, I told myself, if only I have a couple more hours, if only I have $100 more, if only I work longer, harder, all the things that I believed would do it, never did. Because that carrot out in front of the donkey is always hanging there, and the more you go ahead, the further that carrot gets away from you. That's why they want you addicted to all the things that they want you addicted to. So you'll keep working harder to pay for it all because somebody on the other end of that spectrum is getting rich. They're becoming a billionaire over it. It's a reason why food and bills and everything is going up, is because they want people to work more jobs, longer hours, put in more time, have no life, make no memories, get very little sleep. It's all about somebody that is gaining on the other end of that, while you struggle believing and thinking you're going to get somewhere that chances are you never will. Very, very few people ever make it to get somewhere. And it's usually because they got a huge financial boost to help them. Like Donald Trump did with his dad that gave him $1 million to make a go of it. And he invested and turned it into multi-billions. But not everybody gets $1 million to start out with. The people that have things in this world is because they got help from somebody. They got an inheritance. They got a large sum of money. You want the money to work for you, not your physical self. It takes money to make money, not hard labor. So set the damn glass down. That's what these younger generations are doing. They're realizing they're not going to keep making these people billions and billions of dollars every year. It's just not worth it. You get so little for what you put in, it's just not worth it, and I don't blame them one bit. I found out the hard way how little things are worth. So I find happiness in things that don't cost any money, like sitting around a campfire with my girlfriend, something simple, while listening to Three Dog Night. Doing things like watching a sunset, going out into nature and watching nature and wildlife, getting fresh air, going for a walk, doing some fishing, whatever. Making memories of doing something that don't cost anything. And no longer chasing the American nightmare, because it's not a dream, it's a nightmare. So set the damn glass down. And if you're not ready to downsize yet, then the day will come when you will. When you realize that materialism doesn't mean a damn thing. That's where I've been at since 2008, and that's how I'll be until the day I die. I am no longer chasing the things out there that are unattainable, because the whole thing was nothing but a lie. No matter how hard you work, it just is never, never enough. And if somebody don't believe me, then you ask anybody in your family, at work, on the street, at the store, anywhere, and ask them if they've gotten where they saw themselves being. And I guarantee you won't find one person, not one person that has gotten there. And it's because it's a lie. It does not exist. Thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.